Logarithms foldable. A logarithm is just a special way to ask a specific question. The question is, what exponent is required to go from a base of b to a value of a? So if we look at the form log base b of a equals x, we're going from this base of b here to this value of a here. So what we're asking is b to the what power equals a. So notice how we use exponents to think about logarithms. Now the way we would read this is log base b of a is x. Now we can transition or transform from exponential form to logarithmic form and back again. So these forms work both ways. Exponential form looks like base to the exponent equals the result. So notice here that our base would be b, our exponent would be x, and our result would be a. And then if we convert this to logarithmic form, we have to include the logarithmic notation, which is log the base is a little subscript. Then we have the result here. And then the exponent here, even though it doesn't look like an exponent anymore. So notice how the base is still the base. It's just a tiny little subscript. And then the result and the exponent changed positions. They kind of swapped. We had to add that little logarithmic notation. So as you can see above, this would look like b to the x equals a, and this would look like log base b of a equals x. Bases are the same. The exponents are the same, even though they're in different places. And the results are the same, even though they're in different places. So you just kind of have to shift things around a little bit. Sometimes your logarithm will not have a base. So if your logarithm doesn't have a base, it's assumed that the base is 10. Okay, this is called a common logarithm. common logarithms have a base of 10. So if you were to see log 10, that means the same thing as log base 10 of 10. Now 10 to the what power equals 10? 10 to the first power equals 10, so that would be 1. If you were to see log of 1 over 100, that's the same thing as log base 10 of 1 over 100, which is negative 2. If you were to see log 1000, that's the same thing as log base 10 over 1000, which is 3. So notice that when no base is written, the understood base is 10. Now we can convert easily from logarithms to exponential functions or exponential form using the logarithm loop trick. Now this says always draw your loop counterclockwise from the base, but that can sometimes be a little tricky. I'm going to rephrase that, and I'm going to say always draw, your loop toward the equals sign. I'm going to show you what I mean here in a minute. So when we do the log loop trick, if we're converting from logarithms to exponential form, we put our pen here at the base. You always start at the base and write that down first. Then you move toward the equals, keep going, and make a little pit stop here at the x, and that becomes your exponent. Now you loop back up, go over the equals, and then you finish here at a. So notice how we've converted from logarithmic to exponential form. And it works the same way converting exponential to logarithmic. The only exception is that I need to write the little log first. So I start with my base. Remember, you have to write it as a subscript. You move toward the equals. Make a pit stop here at the A. Continue moving, loop around above, and finish with the X. So see here how I have converted from logarithmic to exponential and exponential to logarithmic. So let's look at a couple of different examples. We've got log base 4 of 64 equals x. 343 to the x equals 7. And then x equals log base 3 of 9. So let's do the log loop trick on these. So we're going to start at the base, write that number down, move toward the equals, make a pit stop at the x, loop up and around, and finish at the 64. Now let's convert this exponential into a log. We're going to start with the base, move toward the equals, make a pit stop at the 7, go above the equals, and finish at the x. Now this last one's a little tricky on purpose. I put the equals on the other side because I wanted you to see that the little directions to say always draw your loop counterclockwise from the base, that's problematic because sometimes your logarithm is written funny. But if you start with the base, 3, and if you move toward the equals, like this, and you make a pit stop at the x, and then you loop up around, you finish with the 9, that's going to put you where you need to be. So it's a better strategy to always draw your loop toward the equal sign. That will move you in the right direction. Sometimes the equal sign is to the right, sometimes the equal sign is to the left. So this helps with converting from exponential to log and from log to exponential.